Hi, and welcome to Reducing Fire Risks from EV Charging in Strata. First of all, we need further education on thermal runaway of lithium-ion batteries. Lithium-ion batteries are a type 1 fire hazard. When it comes to penetrations into the main electrical room, it's important that fire retardant is always applied to any new penetrations into that main electrical room. This retardant should be recertified by your fire compliance company. A best practice is to connect EV charging distribution boards to the fire control panel. There are two ways that this can be done. One, a contactor can be installed between each EV charging distribution board and the fire control panel. If there's any fire detected in the building, the fire control panel can send a message to that EV distribution board and the contactor will cut all EV charging immediately. There is a second approach, which is using an IoT device, which can be installed into the main electrical board from which the EV distribution boards are emanating. And this can also be used to receive a message from the fire control panel and shut down all EV charging immediately. Another innovation are EV charging distribution boards that have a big red stop button installed near them. This would allow a fire brigade personnel or first responder to be able to hit the emergency stop button and physically stop all EV charging before spraying a lot of water in the car park area. Another thing to do if you are doing low power EV charging off 10 amp power outlets is to buy heavy duty power points, which won't burn out if you do a lot of consecutive long EV charging sessions through them. Now, unfortunately, existing water sprinkler systems in our basement car parks are inadequate to put out the fires from lithium-ion batteries. Some people have suggested that you could install ground-level hydrant systems near a batch of EV charge points, which could target putting water underneath the underbellies of the electric vehicles where the batteries are located to cool them down. Another potential mitigant could be to hold a fire blanket on hand that's large enough to throw over an electric vehicle, and this could be used by first responders. It's always important to reduce the storage of flammable liquids in basement car park areas. Another good practice is to get electricians to check charge points and residual current devices annually as a precautionary measure against EV charging fires. If there are any cables running along the basement car park floor, then you should use cable and hose protectors for these. It's really important to upgrade old meter boards. Old meter boards are a source of high fire risk in our strata apartment buildings. It's possible to hire an electrician to take a thermal photo of an old meter board to help in determining if there is a fire risk. Another mitigant to improve fire safety is to avoid multi-floor penetrations to connect EV charging to apartment meters which are located in the lift lobbies of the building. Another thing to keep in mind is that there is potential for water contamination after you put out a lithium-ion battery fire. In the UK, they've now developed special fire vehicles which can fit into basement car parks, which are designed for putting out electric vehicle fires. It would be great if we had investment into this type of special fire vehicle here in Australia. And overall, the aim is to avoid your strata car park looking like this. I hope this has helped in terms of reducing the risk of fire from EV charging in strata apartment buildings.